Hello, food lovers. Welcome to a celebration of flavor, tradition, and togetherness. Easter is a wonderful time for sharing a delicious meal with loved ones. It's a moment to pause, gather, and enjoy the warmth of family and friends around a beautifully set table. And what better way to celebrate than with a magnificent roast lamb? This dish has long been a symbol of Easter feasts, bringing elegance and heartiness to the table. The tender meat, infused with fragrant herbs and bold spices, creates a truly unforgettable dining experience that's both comforting and impressive. Imagine the aroma filling your kitchen as the lamb roasts to perfection. Rosemary, garlic, and thyme mingling in the air, building anticipation with every passing minute. It's a feast for the senses, vibrant colors, rich flavors, and the joy of sharing a special meal. Let me guide you through each step to make this Easter centerpiece unforgettable. So stick to the end and subscribe so you don't miss any new recipes. Before we begin our culinary journey, let's gather our ingredients. For this recipe, you will need a leg of lamb, around 2 to 2.5 kilograms, fresh rosemary sprigs, fresh thyme sprigs, garlic cloves, olive oil, salt, and black pepper. These simple ingredients, when combined with care, will transform into a dish that is both impressive and satisfying. First, preheat your oven to 200 degrees Celsius. That's 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Now let's prepare the lamb. Pat it dry with paper towels. This helps the lamb brown beautifully. Next, make small incisions all over the lamb. Push sprigs of rosemary and thyme along with slivers of garlic into these incisions. All right, now it's time to place the lamb in a roasting pan. Make sure the lamb is well seasoned with 1 tablespoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, 4 or 5 cloves of minced garlic, 2 tablespoons of chopped fresh rosemary, 1 tablespoon of fresh thyme leaves, 3 tablespoons of olive oil, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, and 1 tablespoon of Dijon mustard. Rub this mixture generously all over the lamb, making sure it gets into every nook and cranny for maximum flavor. Once it's nestled in the pan, go ahead and slide it into a preheated oven. You'll want that oven nice and hot, around 180 degrees Celsius or 350 degrees Fahrenheit, to ensure the lamb cooks evenly and develops a beautiful crust on the outside. You're gonna roast it for about 20 minutes per 450 grams, or 1 pound, plus an extra 20 minutes if you're aiming for that perfect medium rare. That means for a 2-kilogram leg, you're looking at roughly an hour and 40 minutes. Keep an eye on the timer, but also trust your senses. Aromas, color, and texture all play a role. Be sure to use a meat thermometer to check the internal temperature, 55 to 60 degrees Celsius, or around 130 to 145 degrees Fahrenheit, is just right for medium rare. Insert the thermometer into the thickest part of the meat, avoiding the bone for the most accurate reading. This ensures your lamb is juicy, tender, and cooked to perfection. And hey, if you like your lamb a bit more well done, no worries. Just cook it a little longer, adjusting the time as needed. Every oven is a bit different, so don't be afraid to tweak the timing. The key is to find that sweet spot that matches your personal taste. Whether you prefer it pink and tender or fully cooked through, the result will be a flavorful centerpiece that's sure to impress. Once your lamb is beautifully cooked to a golden caramelized perfection, go ahead and take it out of the oven. The aroma alone will let you know it's ready. Rich, savory, and absolutely mouthwatering. Then cover it loosely with foil. This simple step is more important than it looks. It helps the meat retain its heat while allowing the juices to redistribute evenly throughout the roast. Let the lamb rest for at least 15 to 20 minutes before carving. This resting period is crucial. It ensures that every slice you cut is moist, tender, and packed with flavor, rather than dry and crumbly. Skipping this step would be like skipping the final brushstroke on a masterpiece. The juices settle back into the meat, giving you that melt-in-your-mouth texture that makes roast lamb so special. While the lamb is resting, it's the perfect time to prepare your side dishes. Think of them as the supporting cast that elevates the star of the show. Roasted potatoes and sweet caramelized carrots are always a hit. Their earthy flavors and crispy edges complement the richness of the lamb beautifully. Add in some vibrant green beans for a pop of color and a fresh, crisp bite. These classic sides not only taste amazing, but also make your plate look like a work of art. Oh, and don't forget a dollop of mint yogurt. The cool, tangy flavor cuts through the richness of the lamb and adds a refreshing contrast. Or maybe you prefer a drizzle of rich homemade gravy, deep, savory, and full of umami. Either way, it's the finishing touch that ties everything together. Now, slice the lamb carefully and arrange it on a platter surrounded by your colorful sides. Presentation matters. This is your moment to shine as a home chef. Congratulations! You've just created a centerpiece-worthy roast lamb that's not only delicious, but also visually stunning. It's the kind of dish that brings people together and sparks conversation. Remember, cooking should be joyful. Embrace the process, experiment with flavors, and don't be afraid to make it your own. Most importantly, share the experience with those you love. After all, food tastes better when it's shared. Happy Easter!